in different constituencies of the state. Minimum of between 6 and 10 kilometers among the people. After the walk, there's usually an aerobic section that lasts for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. Aerobic session all over the state. And we have found out interestingly that this exercise and the effect on the people statewide has drastically reduced opportunistic illnesses. We have promoted high level of sanitation and hygiene. And we are not relenting in ensuring that we have a society that is beautiful, healthy, and attractive. This, to me, is what I can tell you we have done in there. But there's one thing you can do for us. We have invested heavily in emergency rescue service, arrangement. But we are not getting the best from it. We have invested money. We have a center for emergency alert. That center cannot work, and it's been on. We have built it, we have equipped it, but we cannot get it to work. Why? The central government has refused to give us short code, that emergency 3-digit call number. And in Nigeria, federal government controls such things through NCC. Probably if as individuals or group, if as individual and group, not even a group, but you write letters to the editor, and you write the presidency, that you cannot understand why a national government would deny another government in a federation that has invested money in emergency alert system the ability to allow the people to access the emergency. There's something we don't have on ground. We have a helicopter on ground to respond to emergency if the emergency center works. We have ambulances. We are about procuring heavy-duty motorcycles. Why are we doing all of this? We know that the only thing we have as human beings is our life. When we are indisposed or dead, we are useless to everybody. Of course, there is this aphorism that health is wealth. So that's why we are putting in so much effort to ensure that our people have good health and are saved from unnecessary death that either medical emergency could cause or road traffic accidents and any such accidents. Unless some other specific questions are asked, that's how far we are going on health. The third one is on when you ask it as usual, I just chuckled that this man must have left Nigeria for quite a while. I don't blame you, you know. On my way here, I told my colleagues in the car, and they will be laughing too, that, you know, one thing we have not really gotten is how to live as human beings in 21st century. It's not my fault alone, it's general challenge of every black man. Don't show this to the whites. That is the truth. My brother, states don't have power over electricity. Even if we do, where is the resources? You see, there is this notion that all governments have unlimited resource. And that notion is fallacious. Yes, I know over a long period of time you see them with throwing agbada, moving as if they have no problem with money. Governments can be as indigent as so many other indigent people. My government is indigent. And that is why, rather than wear a rosy chic, I've been shrinking since I became a governor. And that is the truth. Because, man, The resources available to me are simply grossly, not just simply, grossly inadequate for the services I must render to the people. So I live in pain every day, coping with the reality of our people and the services we must give to them. And I always like to elucidate on this matter. On my assumption of office, the revenue base of the state was 4.6 billion naira. Oh, for those who don't even know what money is, 4.6, wow, that's a great amount of money. But how you first of all know that is nothing? Divide 4.6 by 3.6. Because the population of Osun is 3.6. You have less than 1,250 naira per month. And I tell people, per head, and I tell people, who can live on 1,250 naira per month? A day-old child cannot, the water need, not even food need, the water need of a day-old child is more than 1,250. But that is per head anyway. That's where I'm going. Where I'm going is this. My total revenue base on assumption of office was 4.6 in November 2010. And my salary and pension bill, recurrent bill, salary and, no, not total recurrent, just salary. Salaries and pension, not with overhead, was 2.6. So on assumption of office, I had a window of 2 billion. I had a window of 2 billion to play with, out of which I will do overhead. Overhead is the cost of empowering the worker, for which you are paying money to work. I hope you all know that. Yes. Okay, so I had a window of 2 billion. And that window lasted till January 2012, when the central government announced the removal of oil subsidy. Of course, you all know about that because there was a big riot in Nigeria, I mean, Occupy Nigeria. Immediately after that oil subsidy removal, a policy was introduced that from my 4.6, 300 million must go specifically for Sure P. What is Sure P? Sure P is provision for social safety net, social welfare scheme. Luckily, before they brought their Sure P, I have already developed a social welfare program for the youth that was costing me 200 million naira every month. So outside the cost of kitting, outside the cost of training, outside the cost of getting them to do the work they have to do, because the 200 million is just allowance. So, but the truth is, out of my 2.6 became, from January 2010, became 4.3, technically and officially. So, the window I had fell from 2 billion to 1.7. I hope you are following me. Okay. It was 1.7 window until July of last year, when my revenue base again fell. To this will shock you, but that is the truth. And I like to say it because it's the truth. My revenue base fell from 4.3 to 2.6. Strangely, yes, I skipped that. Strangely, whereas my salary, my wage bill, my wage and pension bill, when I say mine, I don't mean Rauf Adesoji, I mean the state. Okay. My wage bill, my wage and pension bill, which was 2.6, on assumption of office in 2010, November, and with a revenue base of 4.6, jumped because of the increase in wages as a result of the subsidy removal to 3.6. To 3.6. When you take 3.6 from 4.3, what I had left for my overhead and capital was 700 million. But by July of last year, my net revenue base shrank to 2.6. My wage bill never reduced. My wage and pension bill never reduced. It's still, as I'm talking to you, 3.6. So, do I have any window anymore? No. It's on pressure, agitation, and what have you. By the following month, it became 2.7. That was September. By October, it became 3.1. The last revenue I got was 3.2. So I am still short of even my salary and pension bill. And yet I'm a strong government. I must carry on with my social program. I must still push with my capital expenditure. So when we say some things are difficult, it's not because some of us are hard-hearted. It's because the circumstance of our operation is difficult, it's tough. We are surviving we are surviving in spite of all of this because of the tutelage we have had.
Somebody asked me,
who is Nelson Mandela?
Somebody asked me,
who is Nelson Mandela?
Somebody asked me.
This is a tribute to Nelson Mandela. 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 He was the protector.